Hello, this is Colleen Pearl, the Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be the December 2021 Tarotscope for the sign of Pisces. I've started the month on Monday, November 29th, and I've ended the month on December 31st. So we've got 5 weeks here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've chosen an oracle card for you. So let's start the reading. We begin, Pisces, with you feeling a bit defensive. You have been through a battle or a war. You feel like you've really been beaten up lately. And you're feeling like you're just waiting for the next shoe to drop, like you're just waiting for things to start up again. They probably won't, but just in case they do, you want to be ready. And the second card is showing you looking at your options. You're trying to figure out, what's the best escape route. Maybe I should change my tactics. Maybe there's something else I can do, and you're ready to take action. You do not want to stand and just be a sitting duck. It's just like this card. They're both wands, they're both action, they're both you ready to not take flight, but to stand your ground actually and fight for what you really deserve to have. And I know you don't love fighting, Pisces, but that's just the way it is. Now, we also have here the King of Pentacles. So this is the king who is not very emotional, but is really steady, really loyal, and very, very accustomed to being comfortable. He doesn't want to sweat the small stuff. He doesn't want to be involved with the details. He wants to just see things work, but he is ready to be loyal and to aid you if you should need the help. Now, I just want to point out that along the bottom of his card here, there is a wand looking branch. So he's very, very how shall we say, sympathetic to your plight, to what's going on with you. The beginning of the second week sees you in much better shape. By the second week, you feel very comfortable, very at home. Perhaps the King of Pentacles really did help you out a lot. You're feeling, cozy and comfy and just really cosseted in your beautiful garden. You're happy, you're fulfilled, you feel prosperous. You know that it takes work to stay this way, but you don't care. You just want to be safe. I mean, you are behind your garden walls there, so you have found a safe place to land. And that's really nice in the second week. And then to emphasize that fact even more, we have the Empress card, where you feel like you're very not just prosperous, but fertile. Like if you're looking to have a baby, this is a great card to have in your reading, that you're very ready. You're ripe. You're very ready to do whatever it is you need to do. Empress, rather, also can lead men into battle. She's no pushover. No, she's not just lollipops and rainbows. She's a hard fighter if she needs to be. She protects her people and her land. So this is also showing that, even though things are good now, you could turn on a dime and be a warrior if you really needed to, Pisces. And that's the second week in December. And the end of the second week in December shows the beginning of something new that has more to do with communications and thought than it does with fighting. That sword is upright. That is you. That's your ideas. That's you talking. That's you starting something new, talking about starting something new and actually getting it done. So very exciting for you, Pisces, that you have a brand new venture on the horizon. On the third week, we have the Hierophant. So here is somebody who wants you to follow the rules. They want you to be compliant. They want you to comply to whatever rules they set up and to follow those rules. And they feel like in this way, you will continue to be prosperous or blessed or in good favor. Now, I'm not sure if you agree or disagree with the rules that are being promoted here, Pisces. Let's go on and see. So here we go with the next card is the Eight of Cups. So no, you're not too excited about what they're offering. And in fact, you would just like to disappear in the night. You're leaving it all behind. You're not loving what the Hierophant is putting out there. You'd much rather be the Empress and rule your own army than go along with whatever it is that the Hierophant is telling you that you need to do. And maybe it was the Hierophant in the first place that left you feeling all beat up, because you're having none of it now. And then here we have a younger person, also a pentacle, a lot of pentacles in this reading, Pisces. The person, a young person who is also very intelligent, wearing that red turban there. He's very intelligent, he's well read, he's well prepared for what's going on, but he lacks experience. So this could be a person who's looking to you for advice, who wants to follow you when you're leaving in the middle of the night, who's saying, well, I want what you want. I don't necessarily like what the Hierophant is offering. Can I go with you? So you have a decision to make, Pisces. Do you bring this young Page of Pentacles with you, or do you advise them to stay put and you know, just stay low so that they don't get showered with the slings and arrows from the Hierophant? Then at the beginning of the 4th week of December, we have another ace. Now I need to point out here before I go too much further that in the 1st week of December, we have a new moon eclipse. That's going to happen on December 4th in Sagittarius. And that's a good sign for you. That's a sextile sign to you. And at the end of the 3rd week, we're going to have a full moon in Gemini. And so that's a tougher thing for you, that full moon in Gemini, because that's going to square you if you're a Pisces rising or a Pisces sun or even a Pisces moon. But now in the beginning of the 4th week, we have yet another new project, and this is a wand project. So this is looking like you're going to take action with this, and along with the thing that you already started. So could this be that this is the beginning, the marketing scheme for it, the publicity, the talking about it, the getting it out there? Maybe it's even something that's going on the internet. And then this is the actual work of getting everything going, you know, using that Fred Flintstone Club to just, you know, pound everybody into doing what it is you need them to do, producing the product, doing the service, whatever. But it looks like you're going to have a lot of irons in the fire in December, Pisces. So you're really going to be working. And then we have the Two of Wands, and this is showing you wanting to grow your little empire. So you're wanting to grow, you're wanting to see it expand, you're holding a globe in your hand, and you want to take more action because you want to literally expand. Fire signs, if this is a Sagittarius card ruled by Jupiter, wants to expand, wants to make things bigger. However, be careful, because in the end of the 4th week, you have the Tower card. Now, the Tower doesn't necessarily mean destruction of these particular projects. The Tower could mean that you have a change of some kind in your life. It could be just one seemingly small shift of an idea, of a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be that everything comes crashing down. More that one major thing changes and it has a domino or ripple effect in your life, that things, all these other things have to change, not necessarily be destroyed, but change. And since you're a mutable sign, you should be able to accommodate change. Even the moon, Pisces moon or Pisces rising, you can definitely accommodate the change and roll with it. The 5th week, I'm sorry for sniffing, the incense stuff made my nose really stuffy, and now I hear myself sniffing. Sorry. So now we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very busy person, a very honest and person of integrity, and a person who really, though, doesn't want to hear any arguments. He just wants things to flow. He doesn't want to have anything to do with small details, just like the King of Pentacles, but he's on your side. So whatever happens, and he's next to the Ace of Wands here, so he probably has something to do with the Ace of Wands project that's going up. He's in your corner. So whatever happened with the Tower card, he's there saying, okay, we can still work with this. We can still make this work. So hopefully this is a Sagittarius too, because they're also a mutable sign, and that would work really, really well for you, Pisces. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So apparently you're feeling a sense of lack. You're feeling like whatever happened with the Tower card did really affect you. And I got to tell you, this is all in your perspective. If you can just take the perspective of it's just one little temporary setback, not that, oh, the whole shebang has just gone out the window. Don't think like that, Pisces. Try to see things in as positive a light as you can. Perhaps the change is for the best. At any rate, you need to grab hold of this Five of Pentacles card and shake those ideas out of your head, because operating from a position of lack is not good in this universe. You need to turn it around, be grateful for what you do have, and watch the blessings start to roll in. The final card is the Judgment card. So whatever you have been doing, very much like the Justice card, the Judgment card is saying, hey, whatever you've been doing up till now, now's the judgment day. Now you got to pay the piper. So if you've been doing good things, you'll get good judgment. If you've been doing not such good things, you'll get not such good judgment. So really think about that, Pisces. It isn't always sunshine and roses. Sometimes things have to change. They don't just, when you're looking at a graph of progress of, say, sales or a business or the government or popularity or whatever, the graph never goes just straight up, right? It always kind of has this jagged movement up, right? So just realize that when the Tower happens, that's just one of those little movements down, and then you'll go back up again. Don't give in to the poverty thinking. It just doesn't serve you. And then let's look at your Oracle card, which is the Knot of Isis. So this is the Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. And this is not saying that you're definitely initiating to Isis or the Temple of Isis. This is saying that you are being coupled with the Divine Feminine and the power of the Divine Feminine. And as you grow and study and learn, your spirituality will blossom under the umbrella of the Divine Feminine. And through that growth and through that journey, you will find the goddess or deity that resonates best with you. And as you develop a relationship with that goddess, you will find yourself growing in an extraordinary way. You may relate to a goddess who has a lot of characteristics that you want to have, or characteristics that you feel you already possess. It's a very individual process, and as you grow, you will flourish, and you will begin to feel not that you're losing yourself, but that you're gaining a structure, a system, a power, a voice that allows you to really help others. And part of this will be that it will influence the way you live your life, that your life will become entwined with an expression of your relationship with this goddess. Now, I got to tell you, for my own personal journey, in the initiation that I went through, we were tasked with performing rituals. And for each ritual, I took it upon myself to choose a extra deity to research and to incorporate into my ritual. And in that way, I got familiar with a whole bunch of different deities and goddesses, gods, elementals, you name it. It was very enlightening. It was a really, really good way to dig into those gods and goddesses and elementals, deities in general. And I found that with each one, I fell in love with them. That's the only way I can put it. I fell in love with them. And that deepened my bond with them, and it allowed me to understand them. So without going too far into my whole process, it's something that I just put out there as a suggestion, that allow yourself to open up and truly love and engulf yourself in the powers of the deities, so that you can find one that really speaks to you and allows you to walk your path and learn and heal as you learn. So the Knot of Isis is your oracle card. That's a beautiful oracle card, Pisces, and I'm sure that this is meaningful to most of you. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of these readings, of this reading in particular, of the cards, the oracle cards. These are by Alana Fairchild, by the way. It's called the Isis Oracle, and I just love the cards, but they're very, very detailed and in-depth, and they actually have meditations with most of the cards in the guidebook, and it's very long. But if you would like me to do some readings where I pick an oracle card and talk you through the meditation, I would love to do that. All right, that's it, Pisces. Thank you for listening all the way to the end, and I hope you have a great December. Please pay attention to your reading, and I will see you next time.